MomoCon. It's Atlanta's answer to Comic-Con. You won't want to miss it.
Hey fanboys, hey fangirls, Carnell Holley here, and we're at MomoCon 2025, and I'm with cosplayer OffBrandKurapika.
Nice to be here.
Now, we got a chance to meet at the Mixer because she is a content creator for this event, and it was a bit of an icebreaker because you're including something new, rather than us just being on our phones just trying to get content out. Got a chance to talk, especially over the can cake.
Yeah, those are very good.
Very, very. I need to figure out. Did they say where we could? It's like
I'm not sure if I recall, though. I just know I had the banana pudding flavor and it was delicious.
that was going to be the first choice, but I ended up getting the
Strawberry
cheesecake, the Japanese strawberry cheesecake, which was delicious. Now, knowing about your, because your costume's awesome, it was on point, and I'm glad I got a chance to catch you actually in the karate. You know, just like
Opportunity.
right. So I gotta know. So future fans, like, how did you get into cosplay?
Well, I mainly got into cosplay by people who really were affiliated with like family members. I know my mom watched Sailor Moon when she was younger. My cousin watched a lot. He got me into a lot of anime that I am in today. And I guess it kind of evolved as a hobby. Like first I was like, oh my gosh, I can dress up as characters. Like I kept seeing people online like dress up as characters that I love, and then I'm like, I'm gonna do that. And then I started cosplaying like, well, for Halloween and stuff, like fictional characters and anime characters in like second grade. But then in fifth grade, I officially started cosplaying online. And then it just became even bigger than I expected it to be. So I'm very happy about it.
So I mean, before we come back to that, like what caught on, but how did you come up with your name?
Well, I came up with it in 2021 when I started the account that I have right now. And I was really deep into my Hunter x Hunter phase. And I was like, I really want something Kurapika related because I love Kurapika. I have always loved Kurapika. I still do. And I'm like, I want to cosplay Kurapika on this page, so why don't I like call myself OffBrandKurapika? Because it's open and it's funny because I'm like Timu Kurapika, so perfect. It was open. Thank you. I'm glad.
Nice. So obviously you're a big fan of Hunter x Hunter, like you said, and where does Kurapika rank as far as all the anime characters that you as far as the anime that you watch?
I think I have three top favorites that are like all-time favorites.
Okay.
Number one, Kurapika, most definitely. Number two, Armin from Attack on Titan.
Okay.
And number three, Chihiro Fujisaki from Danganronpa.
Interesting. I'm not too familiar with the third one. What's the third one?
Well, it's called Danganronpa. Very popular visual novel turned into an animated series.
Okay.
Very, very high.
No, what did it? I kind of see a similarity because it's surprising. Like if you would have what's my man's name from Gundam Wing? I can't think of it. Gundam Wing with. I know his name. I'm on the spot right now. He has the Egyptian blades.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't know, but I need to look into it.
Okay.
I need serious recommendations.
There's some similarities, especially with the characters. So I'm just
Yeah.
with Armin. It's okay. Okay.
Twins.
Now what caught on when you started doing the cosplay online?
Well, as in like how it became like developed, I'd
Right.
say at first my account actually started off as an art account mixed with a cosplay account. Like I posted art there initially. My first post on this account
What kind of
was art. Kurapika art. Like
Okay.
art that I was really deep in Hunter x Hunter things. So it turned into from art to cosplay because I was like, okay, I want to cosplay more again. And then it turned into, oh my gosh, this is getting more reach than my last account that I had since fifth grade. And holy crap, I just got my first like popular video, and then I'm here suddenly. So it was definitely a process, a long one, but it happened so fast that I didn't even realize that it took like so as long as it did. Like it's been since 2021 that I've had this account. It's around January. So it's definitely, it doesn't feel like it's been years, you know? It felt very like fun. It's like the time went by quickly, the effort, it was more of this like passion rather than, you know.
So it was
yeah.
pretty organic.
Yeah, very organic.
Okay.
So I genuinely like doing what I like to do.
Nice. No, no, for his cosplays, I know there's different levels. Definitely different levels. And where do you rank as far as like special skills of sewing, commission? Okay.
That's so I don't compete as often as I should, but I have competed. I won my first contest when I was around 13, and
Okay, sweet.
um the I think youth division. I won two in the youth division, two contests, and I won a few like well I won MomoCon youth division at 1 year and Anime Weekend Atlanta, Anime Weekend Atlanta youth division. I
Okay.
also won like little small like Atlanta Anime Day cosplay contest and stuff like that. Um, I would still consider myself to be a novice, primarily because I believe that my skills in sewing and creating, I have a lot more to learn. I need to stop being so dependent on buying cosplays and actually learn that craft of sewing things from scratch rather than modifying them. Because I do know how to sew, I just don't know how to do it from scratch patterns and stuff. That stuff is amazing. Though I do want to learn.
Okay. Sweet, sweet. Just add in more ammo to the rest. Right, right, right. Like, are you into the armor builds or anything like that?
I actually did do something like that for my Attack on Titan cosplay. It was Armin Arlen from season 4 of Attack on Titan, and it had like like the gear and the bodysuit and everything. And that one, I feel like I'm very proud of that one. I think it looked very good. I got like a lot of compliments on it, and I feel like my work really showed more in that because I made it myself. And when you make it yourself, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, like I didn't just buy this. Like, oh my gosh, your costume is awesome. Thanks, I got it from Amazon. So it's a lot more, I guess, rewarding now.
Okay. Now when it comes to cosplay, how do you go about like picking who you want to cosplay as?
I mainly look at a character. See, there's two ways. One way is that like I look at a character, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this character so much. I've always wanted to cosplay them. This cosplay, it would mean so much to me if I cosplay this character. Other way is just look at a character, I'm like, you resonate.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be you. So that's essentially how it begins. It could either be very heartfelt and very much like very meaningful to me, or just like you look cool. I'm gonna steal your look. Yeah. I'll shake you.
Okay, Yakashi. Now, I saw some of your work as far as your going like it the I don't know if it's personality showing through, but it was very joyful.
I'm
Now,
glad it showed.
so like Forrest said how Bone resonated with you as far as the innocence and the
I felt like I love Gon's character a lot. I feel like Gon's character is very much like very well fleshed out character, and I wanted to embody that in what I wanted to portray. Since I love, it doesn't even have to be a character. I love a media so much. I want to cosplay a lot of characters from it because I feel like they're all well designed, and even some characters like I've cosplayed in past like characters I haven't even watched yet. So like I've cosplayed Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and I haven't finished part 1 of. I started it, but I haven't finished part 1.
Yeah, what did I because I know that you can start. I was told that you can start anywhere in the series.
Though I don't want to get cursed out by a JoJo fan, so I try to watch it chronologically.
Right, I tried that because I started with one not knowing that there were other series, and then I didn't finish the one with the 17-year-old with
I
the
know you're talking about, yeah.
but I saw the first one on Netflix. I was like, okay, all right, this is different. Now, going back to your gun, I gotta ask, like, so how did you get the wig?
The wig actually wasn't made by me. I usually style my own wigs, but that one was actually commissioned by Irusu Cause on Instagram. They're very talented, very amazing wig commissioner. They're very sweet. Their prices are like awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And they did phenomenal on that gun wig. I got lots of compliments on it. Every time I was like, oh my gosh,
Right.
this is the person who made it. Please go show them some love.
A local talent?
Yes, they actually are local.
Okay.
Amazing.
Are they
Yeah.
here?
I think so. Possibly. I think so.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
They're
Uh,
very-
do you know their handle or whatnot?
yes. It's a Rusu cause.
A Rusukai?
Or USUCOS.
Check them out. I saw the Gone Wig. The Gone Wig was hot. I really liked
If
them.
you see my gun posts, they're tagged in bio, so you'll be able to find them there if you can't find them.
Now, for his future fans, current fans, like how can they reach out to you, support you?
So I am OffBrandKurapika on Instagram and TikTok, so you can find me there. And from there, I have little links in my bio where you can find me on other platforms where I may have different usernames. I just use that as a little bit of a baseline, kind of like a, finder platform where you can find other outlets where you can find me and stuff like that. So that's just a general good way to track.
Gotcha. So, as far as your lineup for this weekend and future cosplays that you have in mind.
So my lineup this weekend, yesterday I did James Pokemon, and then I changed to Kaito from Vocaloid during Geek. Today I'm doing Kurapika. I wonder who. And then Saturday I'm doing Metaton from Undertale. And then Sunday I'm doing Shalnar from Hunter x Hunter. So very fun lineup. And those some cosplays that I do want to do more of, I want to do more fairy tale cosplays. Specifically Free Justine from Fairy Tale. So I have a lot of cosplays will just blend together in my brain, so I have no idea to track all of them. Though I just have a lot, and I have a lot of plans. Characters that mean a lot to me, and characters that I just think look really, really cool, and I would love to just wear their outfit. So many. So I just know I have a lot of plans. I have plans.
Gotcha. So real quick, we'll get you out on this one. Now, for any cosplayers that are on the fence, that are possibly want to jump in full-fledged, what would you suggest how they go about it?
I would suggest definitely keep going. And I know it's a very common thing that people say to cosplayers, but more in the sense of if you feel as if, something's not going right, or you don't like your makeup, or you don't like your wig, you will improve. For instance, I actually, when I was very early into cosplaying Kurapika, I hated my Kurapika cosplay. I hated how I looked in it. It was one cosplay that meant so much to me, but just I was cursed to not look good in it or something. And I just didn't like cosplaying Kurapika for that reason, even though I loved his character so much. But I kept forcing myself into it. I kept doing what I love, and I realized that my perception of myself, how I look in the mirror and how I look in my phone camera, unfiltered, is a lot different from how others see me. So I may look amazing to somebody, but I'm overly critical of myself. So I'm gonna think it's not how I want it to look, which is a very valid thought to have, because obviously you want to be happy with how you look. So the most important thing is to learn how to be happy with your work and learn how to be proud of it. And you'll eventually become more and more proud of it as time goes on. So even if you're not right now, just keep doing it and keep, cosplaying that character, cosplaying whatever in general, and you'll eventually find your way. So that's my advice.
All right. You heard it here. I'm Carnell Holley, and this is OffBrandKurapika.